I'd like you to maybe talk for a few minutes about the process of clearing and ancestral clearing. Can you?
Well, the process of clearing is what we're going to do now.
Yeah, I don't mean that. I don't mean that. But why, yeah. Or why you would do?
So basically, with the ancestral clearing specifically, we all have all sorts of imprints that we carry that before we're even born, maybe even before we're conceived, who knows, because the field is what is present first, and then the field is what informs that informational matrix is what informs the physical and emotional and mental bodies. So we, just like we may have we do all have an astrological imprint and a cultural imprint and a whatever other, we also carry ancestral imprints. And there's a growing interest in the whole thing about transgenerational trauma and how, different traumas are passed down through generations. There's some very interesting work about that. Probably I wouldn't want to go into too much of it right now, except to say that the RTLFs are very useful in doing ancestral clearings. And there is actually on the website under the SRTLFs how-to, there are some notes that you can use for doing ancestral clearings. So I don't want to sort of overrun too much right now, but I don't know, Elaine, if there's anything else that you wanted.
Well, I just, if there was an example of something that you know of from a case study where an ancestral clearing has...
Yeah, actually, I could give you a very striking example. A dear friend of mine who's in his sort of mid-60s, he's not here today, he usually joins us, but he had the RTLFs, he'd had them probably for a few weeks, and he did an ancestral clearing with his father's side of the family. And he'd mentioned about the frequencies to a friend of him who's a professional medium and very, very tuned in. And so he texted her. So he hadn't told her anything about what he'd done with the frequencies, but he'd mentioned that he'd got these things called the return to love frequencies, etc. Some weeks later, he texted her about something unrelated. And she'd replied to that. And then she'd written, oh, by the way, your father came through and said, thanks for clearing the family line. His father, who's obviously, had passed on a couple of years before that, I should have mentioned. And I mean, he was really blown away by that. I mean, when he told me the story, I was really blown away by it as well. It's like, talk about a very direct message from these other levels that are, of course, always present. So, whether somebody's in this dimension or not, or whether they've passed on or whatever, it doesn't matter. The clearings still need to be done and are still very beneficial and effective.
Yeah. But cautiously. Not too many in a day or something like that.
Absolutely. Well, this is made very clear on the website.
Always go with this, with the subconscious, unconscious stuff, because it's very heavy duty stuff lying there. So, and you think you're just holding a few notes and doing this, you're creating absolutely profound shifts and changes, which can be very, very uncomfortable.
And need time to be integrated.
Yeah.
Into your life. So please, not more than 2 in a week.